Oh, there we go. All right. So on this time change Sunday, we're going to get working on that going to California. Now the version of Going to California that I played for you guys. Hey, Kat, we're doing Going to California today because I was working on it all night long on my guitar, and I was like, oh, well, better share this with you guys. Now I can't play the music on here and then have it go onto YouTube because then it'll get like a copyright hit, and parts of the video may get. Well, I know parts of it'll get blanked out. I don't know how much. So I played. The version of Going to California that I played is the one that's just got the stripes on it, right? That one there. If you want to match it up with what I've been listening to. Okay. Now, the key that we're playing it in, I'm going to lay it all out for you guys so that you know what's cooking. And we'll talk about picking patterns, and then we'll dig into some of the chords. Then I'll show you what I've written up so far, which is a work in progress, I have to say. The key is D. That's the original key that the song was in, and it's in 4/4 time. Okay, so there you go. Like if you're going to introduce it to your group and be like, oh, okay, well, you can try strumming this because you can. That's the whole shebang there. Now, there are just a few different chords you're going to use. And so we're going to do some chord exercises right now before we do anything else. I want you to make your D chord. And I'm going to stand up and do this with you. So I've got my D. Okay. Right, so you got that one. That's going to be your intro chord. You're mostly just going to be sitting on it like that and picking it. Later on, you're going to have a D sus2. Right, so I took my ring finger off. I've got fret 2, open, open. Doesn't that sound cool? You know what, I'm going to take this off and get closer to the camera. All right, so we've got the regular D, and then ring finger off to make the D sus2. Go back to D, D sus2, good. We're going to add in a D sus4 in just a jiffy. There's your D. Options for D sus4. You're putting your pinky finger on the note G on the second string. Sometimes people use that pinky finger. Sometimes people shift their ring finger up. See that? So you can do that too. Yeah, this song's definitely designed for a low 4 ukulele. I can make it for like either one, but I haven't had time to do that yet. So this is what I want you guys to do, just to get the feel of it. So this could be called a D sus4 or a D add 4. Okay, depends on the context in which song you're playing it. So either way will get you there. What you're adding is, okay, here's a little bit of math. D is note number 1, D, E is note number 2, F sharp is note number 3, G is note number 4. Okay, so a D sus4 is going to add in the 4th note of the D scale. In this case, that's a G. So that's why they're calling it a sus4. I usually don't talk too much about theory on here because we're mostly... Oh, does it get blurry when I'm too close? I don't know what's going on with this camera. It's been set up crazy. Okay, so how's this? Is this not blurry? It's bad? I don't know what's going on with this camera. People have been having fun with it, and I'm not sure how to change it. All right, so I might just share the chord chart then for this, but in the end, the notes or the fret numbers for a D sus2 are 2, 2, open, open. Okay. The D chord is 2, 2, 2, and then open on the first string. D sus4 is 2, 2, 3, first string open. Oh, I love that sound. So what I want you guys to practice right now is this. D sus4, D, D sus2, back to D. Okay. So it's a little bit of chord push-up. So back to D sus4. We'll just walk through them all. D sus4 to D. D sus2. D. Yeah. And those chords, so you're playing something in the key of D, and you've got the D chord ringing out forever. Throw some sus chords in when you're strumming. Use this song, use the picking of this song, to jumpstart other chords in songs. So if you're sitting in a circle, all I'm doing there is I'm going back and forth between the D and the D sus2. It tosses in just a little bit of spice, hey? Just a little bit, not too much, just a little shot. So that can, in terms of using these skills elsewhere, that can be really handy. I need a sip of coffee. How's everyone's time change doing? Yeah? Kat, you have time change where you are, right? Yeah?
We're changing tonight at 1 a.m.
I love the falling back. I don't like the springing ahead.
No, I don't like the springing ahead either. Falling
I'm
backward.
the same.
Falling backward.
I'm down south.
What's up, Barb?
I'm down south now, so I don't change. You change.
Oh, okay.
It's 10 o'clock here. Which is
Okay.
good.
I just got 10 o'clock, nice. I just got a close up on my camera. Is this okay here? I see now how blurry it is. What the heck's going on with this thing? Oh.
Well, it's because of the angle, we can't really see your fingers on the fretboard.
Oh, why is it like that? That's so messed up.
I wonder if it's the Zoom setting, because everything in the background is blurry, and it never used to be blurry.
Right. Okay. Well,
and your hand
that's
is
a setting for sure.
I think it's a Zoom setting.
It says virtual backgrounds. It's got nothing on it.
It's not about virtual background. I saw it before, but I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's so messed up. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what's all these settings. Oh, right there is okay, hey? Yeah. I'll just be very careful and not fidget too much. Oh, crazy. Okay, that's okay. We'll work with it. I'll say lots of fret numbers. So, Barb, you're down south. You didn't get the time change. The rest of us are all swimming in time change land. Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to show you guys the picking that would be good for the intro. Okay, and we'll just walk through this little chunk at a time. Now, I just got to make sure that I've got it lined up the right way. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay. Now, I do have it on like the rough draft on my computer, but I want you to just think about this picking pattern. You can do a lot of it just with 2 fingers. Okay, so actually let's do it without any chords right now and just go 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. So it's just thumb and finger, 2 finger stuff here. Thumb, again, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. The thumb is giving you the numbers of the beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4. The finger is the and. So in terms of counting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, just like that. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay. And if you stick your D chord on there now into the same picking, just remember whenever I say 4, that's the string closest to your face. That's the thing that'll mess people up. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2. Right on, Okay, one more time. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Now it's really nice to end on that third string because that note there is a D. Now we're playing a D chord, so. Doesn't that sound cool when you speed it up? It is a speedy song, but you practice slow and just gradually speed up in increments. But you practice that picking pattern comes back again a lot in the song. So it's worthwhile getting that down. I'm going to pull up our PDF soon, but not right away. I need to talk with you guys about different picking patterns that you could do for the next part. And the reason is, let me just double check. Do you all have a ukulele that's got a low 4 string? Okay. Well, yeah, Diane? You're okay? Yeah, you got it? Okay, so we all got the low 4. Then I'm changing the picking pattern that we have. You're going to follow along with me, and it's going to be, it's going to be awesome. All right. We're going to make our G chord, just your plain old G chord. Okay. We're going to do some colors in there. Okay. So we've got the G chord. Whoops. Oh my gosh. There we go. G chord. G major 7. You got to squish that finger back, or just put them in a different row so it looks like a D chord on the wrong string. Okay. So the fret numbers for that G major 7 are 0, 2, 2, 2. And it's whatever gets you there. You're gonna probably see me just shift my ring finger down, like kind of mash it in there, because it just allows me to go quickly. So I've got 0, 2, 3, 2, doing my normal G chord. And sometimes when I go to the 2nd fret, you'll see me do that, but my hand's not very big, so I can move around pretty quick like that, right? Whatever gets you there. So let's just practice placement. So G, G major 7, whichever way. Okay, so G major 7, they're all in a row. 0, 2, 2, 2. Like your D chord, just bunny hop down one string. And then the other one is G6. 0, 2, 0, 2. Like your D7 chord, hop down one string. Okay, 0, 2, 0, 2. So let's try this. Let's go back to G. So our G chord, good. Give it a strum. G major 7, whatever gets you there. Doesn't that sound cool? G6. Back to G major 7, 0, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, good. G chord. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do G, G major 7, again, whatever fingering works for you, and then G6. Do a couple strums on that G6. Yeah. Okay, now G again, G major 7, G6. Nice. What's the name of that 2nd string? Do you guys know? Yeah, it's an E. So, right? It's like, oh, how do I make a E? It's hard to know how to do these things, right? Yeah. So the E, this is why it's called a G6 chord, because if you're counting away from your G, here's G, that's number 1 this time. G, A, B, C, D, E. That's 6 notes away from the letter name G, which is the name of that chord. So when you see these chords that are like a sus2 or a sus4 or a 6 chord, it can be kind of scary to play them. You know, like, what does this mean? What's the relationship? Like, how does this work? Always use the chord name as note number 1. That's your ground. like your ground zero for these things. So a D sus2 or a D sus4 sounds a bit daunting, but it's the beautiful math of music. So I encourage you to dig into these chords when you see them, play them, have fun with them. And if you see a letter name, like if you look at a chord chart and it says D sus2, and you don't have the chord written down, then you take your fingers and go. Often it says you just need one hand, right, for a lot of that stuff. So, okay, D, E, F, G, A. D is 1, 2. They want to suspend or add a 2 into that chord. Well, that's an E. That's why that D sus2 that we played has the note E in there. The whole thing with these chords is, you know, don't be afraid of them. Don't worry about the numerical value, the formula that appears behind these sus chords. Just dig into them, find them, play them, have a lot of fun with them. All right. Now I want you to try this. We've got for that D, for the intro, we've got 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. And we can just sit there, right, with 2 fingers. And again, I do have it written down for us as we go, but yeah, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. That picking pattern is quite useful. This other one that we're going to do, since how we all got low 4 ukuleles, is going to be this. Okay, it's going to be strings 2, 3. Okay, let me just play it and then I'll say it while I play it. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 2. Try it when you're ready. I'll play it a few times. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I am using all these guys. You can do it like this, so if you want. 2, 3, 4. See, I'm just picking with one finger still and my thumb. Now, what I'm doing is I changed the picking pattern that we're going to use because it emulates the mandolin in that song. Doesn't that sound cool? I think I've got it lined up right there. Practice that 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and I'm just going to take a look at my other chart and make sure I've got it right. I don't want to give it to you guys unless I've changed it the right way. Okay. Yeah, I've got it set up right. I've got it wrong on that PDF, so I'll show you what I've published for you guys, and then I will show you how we're going to change it. Okay. So this is what I've set up for us so far. So the intro, going to California, right at the top here, intro, D chord for 4 measures. There's our picking pattern, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. The little dash next to the 3 because you let that rest for a whole count of 4. And see how I've got the counting underneath it there? Now I'm going to play the intro, and then I'm going to talk about the the picking that we've changed for the verse, which is where the G chord comes in. So intro, I'm going to say it and play it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, just on my D chord. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2 more times. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, last one. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3. Okay, so that lines up with that counting there. I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to show you the change that we got to make. I don't know if I can do it on this. If we cross that off, and then can I do text? So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 with the G chord, 2, 3, 4 with the G major 7, and 2, 3 with the G6. Now that sounds bizarre, so we're going to go really slow. There we go. Okay, so the reason why.
Tina,
Yep.
will you be posting that?
Oh yes, I'm going to change it and
okay.
post it. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Yeah, I did post this copy here on my website, but I've got to change that picking pattern to reflect the low 4 tuning, because if we all got that, it's going to sound so good. The reason why it sounds good is because if you're looking at that G chord, all the action that happens with the changes is all on that second string, right? You've got the regular note of the G chord, and then it's going down 1 fret for that G major 7, and then it's open on that G6. So what I do, now this is going to sound weird, but we're going to do it really slow. Make your G chord, and you're just going to pick strings 2, 3, 4. And that's it. And then you're going to make your G major 7 chord and pick 2, 3, 4. That's it. And then you're going to lift off that middle finger and make your G6 chord and go 2, 3. We're going to stop and we're going to do that all over again. Back to your G. 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. G major 7, 2, 3, 4. G6 chord. So middle finger comes up now. 2, 3. And we're going to do it again because it's kind of weird. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4 on the G. G major 7, 2, 3, 4. G6, 2, 3. That's the trickiest part. Well, you do have the D pattern that comes up, and it's the same idea. But let me play that now at a speed that's more flowy. Then the G6, there's a whole measure of G6 afterwards, which is 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Let's try that. Just the G6 chord now. Okay, and it's going to be, here we go. Our speed is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Here we go, just on G6. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Now we're going to put that whole line together. So back on your G chord, we're going to give a little bit of space between each chord so you have a chance to get ready. Cat, is your little pooch paying attention to everything that's going on? Good. Totally focused, little dog. Here we go on G. 2, 3, 4. Now to G major 7. 2, 3, 4. Now to G6. 2, 3. Stay on G6 and go 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Let's do it again. Back to your G. 2, 3, 4. G major 7. 2, 3, 4. G6. 2, 3. Stay on G6. 2, 3, 4. 2, How does that feel, doing that switch from chord to chord? It's busy and it's syncopated. That's probably why it feels weird. Because if I was to do the counting, you can see the first part of the G pattern here, you're playing on 1 and 2, and then you switch on the and here. And it can be hard to think about all that, but you hear this flow, you hear. So then the melody's coming out because you're picking with, probably picking with your middle finger. Not necessarily, but it brings out the melody a bit more because it's a stronger digit. So it kind of screws you up. But if you just sit there and practice it slow. And now I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to stop sharing for a minute so you can watch my fingers when I do that. Okay, so we did the full chords, right? When I'm picking it though, I'm not even laying down my fingers to make the full chord because I don't need to. I'm picking. See that? It's the glory of picking. You just put down the fingers that you need at the time that you need them. It feels so lazy. So you can make the whole chord, absolutely. Or if you're like, oh, Tina's just sitting around playing with a couple of fingers. What's she doing? Just playing the strings I need and nothing more. That's effort that I could use for like having a sip of coffee or something. Minimal energy, minimal energy. Some people say efficiency of movement. Think lazy. The same pattern, like the same idea, you'll see comes up with that D chord too. But I just want to sit on this for a minute, okay? This picking pattern by itself feels funny because that last pattern, like you don't hit the thumb on that last one. You go 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Then you got to start over again. And it's hard to not play that thumb. So what I do is I sit there and I say it out loud, and I still do. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. You know, and get that going, and then kind of sneak your chords in. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Finger picking pattern by itself. Chords. Sneak them in after you've practiced them, okay? Okay, let's go back and take a look at that sheet again that I need to update because, you know, here we are with our low G ukuleles. All right, so you do the fancy measure of G major 7, G6, and then you take a breath and relax on that G6, right? You just relax there. You're going to wind up playing that twice. And then the D pattern, oh, where did my annotation go? All right. Hang on here. Cross off. All this is going to be different here too. It's going to feel funny. That's okay though. We can do this. All right, we've got that, and then 2, 3, 4. Or I'll just put it back on again, and then this style here, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, is going to happen on the D sus2 chord, and you're going to sit on it for the whole measure. Thank goodness. Okay, and D sus2, so you got fingers or frets 2, 2, open, open. I'll play this part for you so you can hear it, okay? Doesn't that sound pretty? So it's just with that D sus2. So we're going to use the same picking pattern that we used up here for the G chord, or for the G6, maybe focus on that, okay? So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 over that D sus2. Then the intro picking pattern comes back. You do your regular D, and see if you can do 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. That's a lot, okay? So what I did there was I played, for every time there's like a sus chord, I do the fancy picking. With the D chord, you can choose. I mean, really, decide what works for you. If you want to stay with the intro style of picking, that's right here next to that D chord that I can't highlight now. Oops, oh my gosh. We don't want that there. So you can do that, or you can sit with the 2, 3, 4. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you decide. The guys from Led Zeppelin aren't going to come knock at your door and say, you did the wrong picking pattern. Ah, they're just going to be happy we're doing all this. So let me try this. I'm going to do 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 on my D sus2. And I've got the numbers over to the right, the chords, D2, D, D4, D. You play that and then you go back to your G chords is what happens. So D2, D, D4, D, sounds like Star Wars now. I'm going to use that picking pattern, the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, through all of it. Try it with me, okay? Be nice and slow. I will go at this speed. I'll say it once and then we'll play it. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 on your D sus2. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. Now onto your D. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. D sus4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Back to D. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Oh, that sounds nice with that pattern. Okay, let's do that all over again. D sus2. We'll just stay in the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 pattern. I like it. All right, here we go. D sus2. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. To your D. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. D sus4. 2, 3. Nice. Back to D. Good. Okay. So G pattern goes twice. D pattern goes once. Now the reason for that is the G pattern, where it's combined, it covers 2 measures of music. So you play that twice. The D pattern, you can see it listed on the side there where you've got a full measure of D2, D, D4, D. That makes 4 measures there, and they need a balance between the number of measures of G and the number of measures of D. So in order to get 4 measures, you got to play the G pattern twice and D pattern once. Okay. Now I'm going to sit and play it. I'm going to play the whole thing, the G twice, the D once, and I'll say it while I'm playing it. But first, I just want you to listen to it, check it out, feel it, put your fingers where they need to go, but make sure you're listening. Okay. of climbing around in there. But what you're doing is you're picking up notes that the mandolin plays in Going to California. The mandolin and guitar, they have parts that complement each other in that song, and that's what you're picking up on the ukulele. And I feel like those guys, you know, I wonder if they weren't playing ukulele sometimes too. They were just grabbing all sorts of stuff in that band, eh? It's cool. Okay, we're gonna try it. You ready? I kind of screwed up a couple parts. Did you hear me kind of almost miss my D chord? So we're gonna take it slower, make sure. All right, here we go. Nice and chill. I'll say the counting for the pattern before we start, okay? 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Here we go on the G. 2, 3, 4. G major 7. 2, 3, 4. G6. 2, 3. Full bar G6. 2, 3, 4. 2. Back to G. 2, 3, 4. G major 7. 2, 3, 4. G6. 2, 3. Stay in G6. Now to D, or D sus2. 2, 3, 4, and stay there. 2, 3, 4, 2. Now your regular D chord. And just stay in that same picking pattern. D sus4. Back to D. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2. Now to your G. 2, 3, 4. G major 7. G6. 2, 3. Stay in your G6. Back to G. 2, 3, 4. G major 7. G6. Stay in G6. Okay, get to your D sus2. Little finger change there. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. To D. D sus4. Back to D. And give your brain a break. Yeah! It can be a little tense on the hands. You might feel like you've got to grip really hard because you're trying a new technique. That happens to me. Suddenly, my left hand feels as if I need to hold a meat cleaver or something, and I'm gripping the neck as hard as I can because my brain is working so hard. And it can be hard to not grip like you know, you're gonna die if you don't hang on to it really hard. But that'll relax in time. You'll probably need to make sure with going between those chords. Like I would say at this point, I've got a feather light touch with my thumb on the back of my neck of the ukulele, not my neck, but the ukulele neck. Feather light touch. I make sure that I don't hang on too tight because I know what happens to my hand when I do that. And it affects my wrist, my shoulder, everything. But let me show you how I'm sitting. Look at how high up I have my neck. The head of my ukulele. Get that thing up there so you guys can take a look at what you're doing. Pretend you're, yeah, Barb's got it. Yeah, bring it right up so you can stare right at that hand. Look at that. That's going to make it a little bit easier for you, I think. Depends on your body, right? I've got it cradled on my lap, and I'm giving it a good looking at. And Diane, I like how I saw you just shift your ring finger up for that D sus4, and it's nice, right? It's convenient. Be comfy. I know my wrist is arching out a little bit. Probably, it happens, right? It arches out and then it goes back, depending on what I'm doing, you know, the position I'm in. So be mindful of that when you're playing. You know, like you might need to relax your hand. Maybe this is too high up. Maybe you need it down a bit. That picking pattern in itself is really cool to use country songs, folk songs. You can apply that pattern here or in strings 1, 2, 3. I often use it on strings 1, 2, 3. Depends on the chords I'm doing, depends on the color I'm getting. That's why I was like, oh, I gotta move it down, because if we've all got that low 4 sound, then we can bring out the sound of all these, because all the changes are happening here. If I was playing it like if I was doing a lot of C chords here, then I'd probably pick so that I'm using strings 1, 2, 3, because I can bring out a melody on the first string. How are you guys feeling about all that? Yeah? Let's just sit on the D minor chord. You guys know your D minor? 2, 2, 1, open. I don't have it written down on that chart. Just do, yeah. This is where it goes dark, and it's like, it seems that the... when I stop recording, I'll play the song again for you so you can listen to it, and you'll hear that picking pattern. You can just sit there and go 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3 on the D minor. Just do it 4 times. Just kind of zone out on it. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. 4 times through that, and then an A chord, or you can do an A7. I did an A there because you can see with D minor to A, you've got that middle finger as an anchor. So D minor, just go to A. Yeah, 2, 1, 0, 0. You're going to play that same thing again. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Let's try it out. Here we go. 2 more times. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Last one. Doesn't that all sound so nifty? I just love it so much. If you're like, okay, I can't wait for Tina to get everything written up. Yeah, right? I just love it. If you can't wait for me to get everything written up, go check out a chord chart of Going to California, and you'll see where it says D minor. And you just wind up playing that 4 times, and then A 4 times, and away we go. But I'll just sit here and get this all organized.
Tina, can you put the chord chart or whatever you call it back up for a minute? I want to.
Yep, absolutely.
So with the G minor major 7 or G major 7,
Yep.
it's hard for me with my big fingers to do that, but I've discovered with that particular picking pattern, not the one, the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I don't have to stick that finger on the A string, right? I only need those two fingers.
Correct.
Which makes it much easier for me to play with my fat fingers.
Right? Yeah. That's how I feel on the mandolin, because the mandolin neck is very small, and I understand how you feel on the ukulele neck, because my hands are much smaller than yours. So this is, it's not too hard for me to lay all those fingers down. However, I think when I'm picking this, I'm Just going to lay down the 2 fingers like you're doing, and that's it. Just lay down what I need.
And in the same sense with the G6, I don't even need that A string really with this picking pattern.
Correct. Yep. You could, oh, there we go. You could totally just cross that off. Yep. So you guys, if you're not sure what Don's talking about, he's just talking about not playing those notes there and just using 2 fingers. You could do the same thing. Well, actually, you can't so much with the D because it's quite involved, more fingery involved down here. But I'll bet you might be able to, when you do the D chord, Dawn, I don't know if you ever like bar with 1 finger across that, and then 1 finger here. Do you ever do that?
Well, yes, or I bar the 2 and put and use the 5th fret on the A string.
Right, yep. Yep. I know what you're talking about with that. So the D chord, this, you're talking about playing it like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this D chord, it might be a little bit of a challenge for you to get that picking clean, but I think you'll be just fine with it. And here's the thing, Dawn, if you find it a bit of a challenge to play it on the ukulele, flip it all over to your baritone, try it out there.
All right.
Yeah. It'll be good. Now the baritone itself, like even if you put a capo on the 5th fret, your baritone is physically larger than your ukulele, right? Like the frets are, yep, there you go. So if you want to have it sound in the original key, as I've written it here, then yeah, baritone and put it on the 5th fret, or just play it, just play it on the baritone. Won't be in the same key, but that's okay too. It would be in the key of G. No. Be in the key of A on the baritone as written. Which might be a good key for your voice anyway, if you wanted to play this and sing it. So I'm going to sit and get homework done on this and redo these, right? Like I'll fix them up. I'll make sure that they're lined up properly and get the right picking pattern in there. I'll just give the intro verse and then the that interlude part where it's D minor for 4 bars and A for 4 bars. And I'll stop it there so we just have what we talked about today. But I'll clean it up and make sure I've got everything organized for a low 4. Do you guys have any questions about what we've got here so far? No? Yeah. What I'm going to do then, because of the copyright thing, I'm going to stop recording this. And then I'm going to play that music again for going to California. And I'm going to leave this chart up so we can just take a look at it and listen. But like I say, if I have that on the recording, it will give me a copyright strike, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to stop recording now. But, the Zoom meeting it'll still carry on. We'll still have this sharing happen here. There we go. Oh, no, wait, hang on here. Okay, I've got to stop recording somewhere else, I guess. Okay, there we go.